Hello crafters, I'm JanB and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. On the 9th of September this year, that's 3 weeks ago, I uploaded a video which showed how I made this Christmas bauble. I've since been asked if I could show how I actually made the beaded tassel here. So that's what I'm going to show you in this video. The pieces that I used, this little bauble here, or at least the largest bauble here, or bead, not quite sure what you would call that, but we'll call it a bead. I only had 2 of those and I've used both of those with baubles that I've already made, so I've had to buy some more. I bought myself some silver ones and some gold ones. These little ones at the end, I already had those, and these little white beads, I already had these as well. I've never made jewellery, never felt that I was capable of it, so I don't really know how I collected these, but there you go, I have them and I'm going to use them. So first thing first, I'm going to use this end one for the silver, and I'm going to use the silver cording trim, and I'm going to take about 15 inches. The reason mine is on a piece of cord like this, on a piece of card, is because I'm actually selling ribbon shares. I have a few left if you're interested, if you're in our European market. Just check my website to see what's what. I will post to Europe. Right, now the first problem, as you can see, is the crinkles in here. So the way that I get rid of that is, this is a wet one, and I just run this through 2 or 3 times, and this helps to straighten it out. Okay, so there's that end. Just going to do this end as well. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 times normally enough. Okay, so that's more or less straight now. Certainly straight enough for what we want to do. Now I'm going to take this small silver bead and I am going to straddle this through it. Now that is too fluffy for it to go through on its own, so I'm using my needle threader. So with that I'm going to squeeze the 2 sides together and then get it to go through the holes like that. And then it's quite easy to get the cord to go through the hole. Now when I pull this through the bead, I'm going to hold on to the wire pieces here. If you just pull it and let this bit here take the strain, it's going to break. So I'm holding on to the wire piece to pull through. Okay, so I've got that through. Now what I need to do is to tie a knot at the end to stop it coming right the way through. Okay, so that's just 1 knot. Now, in an ideal world, what's going to happen is I'm going to pull this so that this bead just fits on top of that knot. Quite often when I do this, it actually comes right off the end. I have to go back to square one again. So let's see what's going to happen today. Very gently. I've got it wrapped around my finger so it doesn't slide too much. So, come on, are you going to work your way through or what? Well, for the sake of the video, I'm not going to waste time here fiddling and then for it just to ping off, so it's a lot of time wasted. in true Blue Peter fashion, here's one I made earlier, okay, and I did manage to get the knot to go inside there. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that or not. Can you see there's something in there? I think you can. Okay, so that's going to stop my beads coming off the end. So the next one I need to do is this one, and it has some tiny holes top and bottom. So what I need to do is I need to get my needle threader to go through there. It's still nice and narrow, so it shouldn't be too difficult to do. So up from the base, if necessary give it an extra squeeze, and then you have to go fishing for a little while until you find, no, not that one, until you find the hole on the other side. No. It's getting really bent there, look at that. I don't expect it to come straight through. Ah, there we go, there we go. Okay, so that's through the correct hole. So I'm just going to open it up a bit so that it's at least wide enough to get my thread through. Okay, so let's get this one through here. As you can see, it is a bit fiddly, but unless you're going to be doing loads of them, it's okay. Now again, I'm going to have to pull this through here and hold on. This one you might need to give it a little bit of a wiggle to get it through. Okay, so that's through. You'll need to open this up a bit. That's better. Okay, so that's done. Right, so that comes down to the end there, and we know that's going to be safe. Now I need approximately 16 of these. Let's just put some on the grid paper here. Now what I'm going to do with these again is I'm going to use my threader, my needle threader. I really don't think a craft room should be without one of these. I also find them very useful if I want to put buttons onto my cards, because I don't like using buttons unless they've got a thread going through them. To me they just don't look right if they're naked. Okay, so that's one. This bit's quite easy. That's the next one. You'll probably find it easier to fold the thread to get it through the needle threader. The more you actually push the end of the thread through, the thicker and more fluffy it gets. Okay, so you just keep on going. So you've got your beads on looking like that. Okay, you've seen me do 3, you don't need to see me do 16 of them. So again, Blue Peter style, here's this one already done. So I'm just going to show you now how I actually attached it in here. I did show this on the video, but I will just show this bit again. For my balls, I've already done half and half, 3 on that one, 3 on that one. So on one of them I'm going to put my glue along here. Let's just move that little bit of glue out of stopper. Right, okay, it looks like it's dried up since I used it earlier. There we go, it's like a little plug in there. Normally once you get hold of the plug it comes out quite nicely. But nothing really works according to plan when you're trying to make a video. Oh, there we go, see that? Look at it. That's better, that's going to work. Don't think I've ever seen such a plug so big as that. Right, okay, so what we do is we put our glue down the joints here. Okay, and then what we want is to have our beads just coming off the edge here. There we go, that looks nice. That's right. And then this piece folds back, leaving yourself a nice loop to hang your decoration onto your tree. Okay, so that looks about the right size. So pop that, sorry, up too high there. Okay, let's redo that bit, just in case I was too high. Right, there we go. Rest it down there so that the beads comes to the bottom, this piece comes up to the top, and then fold this one over. So you've got a nice thread there. Right, okay, now I'm going to put some more glue on top. And then I'm going to put glue on here so that I can join the other three baubles together. In particular, it's important to make sure the outside rim gets glued together. Otherwise that's not going to look very nice as it pops open. Okay, so I've got my other three here. I'm just going to pop those on top there. Make sure they all line up. Okay, so that's all right. Now I need to get these joined up. These baubles I've made in silver foil. The last ones I did was, I think it was smoky slate cardstock, and then I glittered them with Dazzling diamonds. I will still be sprinkling these with Dazzling diamonds, although they don't really need the extra. And the reason I'm doing that is because where all the glue is leaking out in between these decorative bits, it will adhere to the sticky bits and they won't be sticky anymore. Okay, so there we go, there's our beads. Quite easy, wasn't it? And it looks really nice. So if you were wondering how that was done, now that you've seen it, I hope you decide that you'll give it a try. It does finish them off just nicely. Many thanks for watching my video. If you have any questions, please contact me. As always, I'll be happy to help. If you've enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button on the right hand side of your screen, or it might be underneath, depending what you're watching the video on. If you'd like to buy the cardstock or the cord, which are Stampin' Up products, please click on the link that's at the bottom of the screen, and that'll take you to my 24/7 online Stampin' Up shop. Many thanks for joining me today. Until next time, happy crafting. Cheerio.